Tide is sitting pretty right now. So you should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed of yourself. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the town. This your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again. Talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide. To celebrate concerning my Alabama. Let's all get up on our feet and yell, roll Tide, baby. Nobody beat my Alabama Crimson Tide. That's that great song.
That's the way I say it.
What up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back on this Friday night. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hope everybody had a great week. And if you had to go to work, I hope you didn't work too damn hard. Because guess what? Old KB been chilling all damn week. So, work harder. Work smarter, not harder. That's all I can tell you. So, hey, it is what it is. It's been a minute since old KB done been live, but hey, we back in full effect. You know, KB get busy every now and then, especially when it's not during the season or during the off season. I get a little busy sometimes, but hey, we back on this Friday night. And I would like to say congratulations to my Alabama Crimson Tide basketball team for beating those Texas A&M Aggies, because Texas A&M got a damn good basketball team. But my Alabama Crimson Tide gave them an L. I believe that was Wednesday night. They did that. But anyway, they got mollywopped by Florida. So, hey, it is what it is. I believe that was Florida that mollywopped them. But it beats that way sometime. I think that was last Saturday, I believe. But ain't the Super Bowl Sunday? Ain't it Super Bowl Sunday? Oh, shit. What didn't happen? Ain't it Super Bowl Sunday? At least that's what I think. And let's close that. Super Bowl Sunday. And I got them Seattle Seahawks winning the damn Super Bowl. So the Seattle Seahawks will be our next Super Bowl champions. And Jalen Milroe will have a Super Bowl ring, along with three other former Alabama players, one that goes by the name of Josh Jobe, and I forget the other two. I believe one of them is Robbie Oops. They'll have a Super Bowl. Yeah, Super Bowl Sunday. And guess what? I believe I'll be live for the Super Bowl. So y'all come on in on Sunday and watch the Super Bowl with old KB. All right? Because guess what? KB be live for the Super Bowl every daggone Sunday. Every Sunday. So I hope y'all are joining me this Sunday. Shout out to all 40 that's watching right now, all right? Especially if you're a member of the Kangaroo Click. Shout out to the Kangaroo Click. Roll call, Young C Reacts. What's going on, Roll Tide, brother? He's the first one in the chat today, so shout out to you, Young C Reacts. Mary Rawdeen, first member of the Kangaroo Click in the chat on tonight. Appreciate you, Mary Rawdeen. Kimberly Harmon, also a member of the Kangaroo Click, says, what's up, KB, and everybody. Roll Tide. Zignal Productions, also a member of the Kangaroo Click. What's going on? Zignal Productions, OKC in the building. Would say Thunder up, but I'm a Spurs fan. What? You live in OKC, but you a Thunder fan? I mean, you live in OKC, but you a Spurs fan? But hey, it is what it is. You might have, grew up a Spurs fan. That's okay. But you in OKC, don't let them hurt you out there. Mr. William Bryan, what's going on, my brother William Bryan in the chat today? Roll Tide. Mr. William Stephen Hicks, a 19-month member of the Kangaroo Clique. Shout out to Stephen Hicks. Y'all give Stephen Hicks a hand. 19 whole months as a member of the Kangaroo Clique. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. 19 whole months. Give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. 19 entire months. Hey, I appreciate you, Stephen Hicks, man, for supporting this channel for this long, man. Hey, you finna be almost 2 years. That's what I'm talking about, man. Who else we got? Anybody else in the chat? Let's see. I don't want to forget nobody this time. So we'll go, but if I do, hey, y'all know I don't mean to forget you. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't mean it. You know what I'm saying? But Clay Wise, what's going on, brother? What's up? KB, how are you? Love videos. I sure appreciate it. And guess what? I enjoy putting the videos out. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's going on, brother? Roll Tide Roll. Randy Smiley in the building. What's up, Randy Smiley? How you doing? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. What's going on? Mario Gordon, what's going on? Roll Tide, Mario Gordon. Robert Mathis says, hook 'em horns. We got one of them Texas Longhorn fans in the chat, man. I want to say, hook 'em. Hook 'em. Mario Gordon is also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Merle Williams, what's going on? Happy Friday, KB and the Kangaroo Clique. Happy Friday to you. It's the weekend, baby. T-Max, what's good, man? The weather was good in Bama. Well, I'm not in Bama. I'm in North Carolina, and the weather is cold here. I mean, it's cold. So, hey, it is what it is. Larry Townsend, Larry Laws, what's going on, brother? Roll Tide Roll. Who else we got? Vols M4M, what's going on, brother? Roll Tide. We got a Vol fan in the house. CJ XD in the building. I'm a little sick, but there's no sickness stopping me from watching KB. Boy, I sure appreciate that. But make sure you taking care of yourself. Hey, make sure you taking care of yourself. Ephraim, what's going on? Darren Reed, you right, Ephraim? You are sure right. Ephraim, what's going on? Ephraim also a member of the Kangaroo Clique, man. Appreciate you tuning in, as well as J. Cole is in the building, also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Roll Tide, brother. Kevin Lane, Kangaroo Black, making the hot chocolate. Man, last time I drunk some hot chocolate, I got sick as hell. But you go ahead and have yours, man. I hope it warms you up, man. Svan, where you been, man? Savan got lost, man. All the way from, I believe he all the way in Germany somewhere, man. What's going on, Svan? LaQuasia Gordon, also a member of the Kangaroo Clique, is in the building. What's going on, LaQuasia? Roll Tide. Stingray in the building. What it is, Stingray. LaQuasia, also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. So, but if you ain't a member of the Kangaroo Clique, man, make sure. T-Max in the building. What's going on, man? T-Max 74. Make sure. If you ain't a member of the Kangaroo Clique, go to their homepage, hit that membership button, follow the instructions so you can become a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time OKB posts and goes live. What's going on, Mark? What it is, brother? Roll Tide. And that's all we got. I smell gumbo. Roll Tide. I don't want no gumbo, man. I'm not a big fan of gumbo, but hey, I eat it every now and then. But appreciate everybody joining me in the chat. We got 45 right now. Hopefully that number go up. But what we going to do tonight, we going to go over every daggone SEC team's schedule. And we're going to put a number on it. Wins and losses. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to do a way too early win-loss prediction for every SEC team, all 16 of them. What y'all think about that? We starting off with the worst teams, and then we'll go from there. All right, you know, we always save the best for last. Man, I already say Mississippi State 2-10, maybe 3-9 already. So, man, you got to have a little bit of confidence, man. Mississippi State is your team, man. You got to have a little bit of confidence, brother. Just a little bit. But guess who we starting out with? We're going to start out we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna start out with those. We want I'm gonna share the screen. Yeah, we're gonna start out with them old Razorbacks, man. Yeah, let's share the screen so y'all can see. We're gonna start out with Arkansas. That's what we're gonna do. So we got Arkansas on the screen. We'll go over here. No, that's too small, man. Anyway, but yeah, we got Arkansas on the screen. And game 1, North Texas. That's a win. We're gonna do we're gonna do tick marks as wins. So North Texas is a win for Arkansas. That's what I think. Do y'all agree? North Texas. That's a win for Arkansas. Week 2, they got Utah. That's an L for sure. Utah will beat the Arkansas Razorbacks. Week 3, Arkansas, they got them Georgia Bulldogs. That's another L. When the last time Georgia played Arkansas? Yeah, North Alabama Lions. North Alabama, Utah Utes, Georgia Bulldogs. When was the last time Georgia played Arkansas? I really can't remember. Utah has a new coach. That ain't gonna make no difference, not when it comes to those Arkansas Razorbacks. So North Alabama, win. Utah, L. Georgia, L. Week 4, they got Tulsa. I'll say they beat Tulsa, so that's 2 wins. So Arkansas started out the season 2-2. That's not bad for them. But then they going on a damn losing streak. 2020 was the last time they played Arkansas, and I believe they beat Arkansas that year too. So they ain't gonna make much difference. So, but they'll start out 2-2, and then they really get into SEC play. Starting out with those Texas A&M Aggies. And I'm gonna say that's an L. I think Texas A&M going to take a step back, but I think they'll be good enough to beat them, to beat Arkansas for sure. Week 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Week 6, October the 10th. Tennessee, another L. We don't know what's going on with Joe Aguilar. Y'all think Joe Aguilar going to get another year? I don't know, because they didn't give what's his name, Chambers, Trinidad Chambers. They didn't give him another year. They denied him. But y'all think Stingray say daggone Tennessee quarterback Joe Aguilar will get another year. 2 years ago, Ark beat Tennessee at home. I don't care. They ain't gonna beat them this year. I don't think so. I think that was a fluke win for Arkansas 2 years ago. I don't know how Tennessee lost to them fools, but Tennessee will beat them. That's what I think. Tennessee will beat them. So that's they 2-4 right now. 2-4. Vanderbilt. You know, Vanderbilt ain't got Diego Pavia. Vanderbilt don't have Diego Pavia. And the thing about it, Vanderbilt was irrelevant until Diego Pavia came. Clark Leo is not a great coach. Vanderbilt rolled off the back of Diego Pavia. Joel will be playing this year. I was just asking a question. I don't know. But I think Vanderbilt and Arkansas will be a bottom of the barrel game. Because I definitely think without Diego Pavia, Vanderbilt takes a step back. And I know they got this 5-star quarterback. He was a true freshman, though, Jared Curtis. So I don't really know if Vanderbilt can beat Arkansas. I really don't know. But I'm going to give Vanderbilt the benefit of the doubt and say they beat Arkansas. Because Arkansas have been bad all these damn years. Aguilar should be ashamed. Year 8 in college. That's all what I say to this. Y'all know, he graduated high school in 2019. Didn't he graduate high school in like 2019? And here it is, 2026. Damn. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, it'll be his 8th season. That is crazy. That's crazy. 8th damn season. Makes no damn sense. But that's what it is, man. So they are Arkansas already done lost that, according to my shit, 6 damn 5-2. Okay. October 24th after Vanderbilt, they got a bye week, and then they at home against Missouri. Missouri Tigers will beat them. Now, I'm not a fan of Missouri. Eli Drinkwitz, nothing about Missouri tells me that they are a great team, or going to be a great team, or even a good team. But I think they'll beat Arkansas. I really do think that. So I got Missouri beating Arkansas. November the 7th, they got to go on the road to Jordan-Hare Stadium. It's sad to say that I think Arkansas going to beat Auburn in Jordan-Hare Stadium. I do. Auburn lost all of their top players. All of their top players. You know, they got another head coach. I know Mike Golish is a good head coach. He was a good head coach at USF. Can he be a good head coach in the SEC? Can he do? I know they brought his quarterback, came with him and all that. I know that. But I'm saying Arkansas going to beat Auburn. And it's not because I don't like Auburn. Auburn just lost so damn much, and they got a first-year head coach. That's just me. A guy that's never been a head coach in the SEC. But hey, it is what it is. User 555, user J555 say the Big Ten taking home another natty. Well, we're going to see about that in 2026. Hell, they lost a lot on defense. They lost a lot on offense. A lot. So they in a world of damn hurt. But I got Arkansas beating daggone Auburn on the road. Saturday, November the 14th, they back home against the South Carolina Gamecocks. That's going to be an interesting game. I really don't know too much about South Carolina going into 2026. I really don't know much about South Carolina. So, but I'm going to say South Carolina and Shane Beamer beat Arkansas. So I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that. Next, on the road, November 21st, they go on the road to Texas. L. Damn. That's another L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn. That's another L. So, I got them winning 3 games right now. North Alabama, Tulsa, and Auburn. No, 2 games. North Alabama and Tulsa and Auburn. Yeah, I did have them beating Auburn. So I got them winning 3 games. They're going to lose to Texas in Austin for sure. Then they back at home last week of the season against LSU. And I'm saying they lose to LSU. So I got Arkansas going 3-9 with wins against North Alabama, Tulsa, and Auburn. 3-9. I'm up here in Hawkeye, Cyclone, and Cornhusker Country. Man, you better get out of there. And the thing about it, you live there. That's the bad thing about it. Auburn lost a lot on defense. Yes, they did. SEC is a different cat at UCF. USF, KB. You damn right. It's way different than USF in the conference that they was in. Hell, you look at Billy Napier. Look what happened to him when he came to the SEC. Man, he was Billy Napier was a damn good head coach when he was with Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Just like old daggone Billy Napier was a good head coach where he came from. But they came to the SEC and they couldn't damn perform. That's just the way it is. So 3-9 for freaking Arkansas. I think that fits Arkansas pretty good. I think that fit Arkansas pretty good. So now we're going to move on. We're going to move on to Mississippi State. Mississippi State. Hey, y'all. Hey, give me a minute, man. Give me a minute. But anyway, Mississippi State. Let me bring up that they damn shit. They ain't gonna be Mississippi State. Here we go. They're gonna have a losing record too. Mississippi State. They bottom of the barrel also. Mississippi State, ULM. They're gonna beat ULM. All right. September the 5th at home, ULM. I'm gonna give them that win. September the 12th, week 2. Minnesota Golden Gophers. Let's see what Minnesota was last season. Minnesota was 8-5. Minnesota was 8-5. So if you go by last season, Minnesota beat them. So I don't know, but Minnesota, Mississippi State. I'm saying Minnesota beat them. Minnesota beats Mississippi State. Mississippi State. I got the wrong one up. Mississippi State starts out. ULM, that's a win. Minnesota, that's a loss. Okay. They start out 1-1. 1-1. And they got to go on the road to Minnesota. 1-1. That's why I got them. Yeah. I think that sounds about right. Let's keep going. South Carolina, September 19th, on the road. Mississippi State takes another L. Mississippi State, they got a pretty rough schedule. September 26th, they back at home against Missouri. They take another L. October 3rd, back at home, they take another L against my Alabama Crimson Tide. They start the season 1-4. Svan, this your team I'm talking about. We have a new and better quarterback. What about the pieces around him? That's all I'm saying. You got the same head coach. I'm saying Minnesota beat you. That's just me. All right. Then they got an off week. October 10th, come back October 17th. They got to travel to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where they'll take an L to LSU. Boy, this schedule is rough. Mississippi State, I hate it for you. You take an L to LSU. Then you're back at home against Oklahoma, where you'll take another L. Jesus. Right after that, October 31st, you go back on the road to Texas, where you'll take another L. Damn, I feel sorry for y'all boys. Then you're back at home against Vandy. I don't know what Vandy gonna bring, man. I ain't lying. I don't know what Vandy gonna bring. But they'll beat Mississippi State. I'm quite sure of it. We got another bottom of the barrel bowl when Auburn come to your house. Those Auburn Tigers. Boy, this is a battle of two badass teams. I mean, terrible teams. And I'm going to give Mississippi State the benefit of the doubt and say they beat Auburn. And the only reason I'm giving Mississippi State a slither of a chance is because Auburn lost all their best player to the damn transfer portal. That's the only reason. The only reason. So, hey, you beat Auburn. Next week, you're at home, November 23rd, Tennessee Tech. You'll beat Tennessee Tech. I hope you do. Then Friday, November 2nd, 27th, last week of the season, you got Ole Miss coming to town, and you get your ass beat. Another team, 3-9. 3-9. That's it. And you'll be 1-8, just like Arkansas, 1-8 in conference play. That's Mississippi State. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. So, hey, it is what it is. So we got two of the worst teams out the way already. This ain't going to take long. I hope it don't take too long. So, hey, holy moly donut shop. Losses everywhere. Yeah, they got losses everywhere, man. I mean, Mississippi State catching hell. Tennessee, Texas, Oklahoma. Man, I mean, they everywhere. LSU, they everywhere. But hey, it is what it is. I'm going to get to Florida. They everybody on the list. Everybody on the list. But next up, we got South Carolina. We got South Kakalaki. All right. So let's get on with South Carolina. I'm South Carolina Gamecocks. All right. Okay. Let's bring it up. I'll make sure y'all can see this. South Carolina. Week 1 at home, September the 5th. Columbia, South Carolina. You got Kent State coming to town. You're going to beat the hell out of Kent State. South Carolina going to beat Kent State. Week 2, September 25th, William Bright Stadium. You're at home again. You got Towson. You beat them. Pretty easy through 3 weeks because September the 9th, you're at home again. And you got Mississippi State. You're going to beat them. So South Carolina started off 3-0. Say it ain't so. 3-0. And then it's going to start going downhill because guess what? September 26th, you got to go on the road. Week 4, you got to go on the road to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, play my Alabama Crimson Tide, where South Carolina will take their first L of the season. These are just my opinions. But that's how I think it's going to go down. I really and truly do. So they start out 3-1. Okay. Next week, October 3rd, they back at home. Damn. Against those Kentucky Wildcats. Kentucky, they got a new head coach. But I think old Shane Beam will get it done against Kentucky. And they'll be what? 4-1. South Carolina Gamecocks. October the 10th, they got them Florida Gators. Who the Florida Gator head coach? Who went over there? I forgot. Anyway, South Carolina going to be on a high horse. They're going to be on a damn. They're going to be on a roll when they go into Florida. When they go into the swamp, they're going to be on a roll. So I don't know. Yeah, Summerall. That's true. Yeah, that's right. Hey, it's hard to say about them Florida Gators. The Swamp is a hard place to play. A hard place to play. Damn, ain't neither one of the teams was for damn if you ask me. I don't know who Florida quarterback, but shit. Didn't is South Carolina quarterback coming back? Is South Carolina quarterback coming back? Because if he is, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about this damn game. So I'm gonna just go back on a limb. Oh, he coming back. South Carolina win. South Carolina beats Florida. All right. Old boy coming back. Binoculars. Yeah. South Carolina beats Florida then. Okay. So Florida, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 started. Florida, South Carolina started out the season 5-1. Then they got a bye week. Then Tennessee comes to town. Tennessee comes to town. They got Binoculars back. South Carolina beats Tennessee. I'm gonna give them. I'm giving them the home field advantage. South Carolina beats Tennessee. Yep. South Carolina beat Tennessee. I'm giving them the home field advantage. This just an opinion. Look, this is a way too early prediction. We got months and months on in before this game is played. But South Carolina beat Tennessee. All right. Then South Carolina got to travel to Oklahoma where they will take a loss. South Carolina will take their second loss against Oklahoma. And they got Texas A&M coming to town. Texas A&M will beat South Carolina. They'll take their third loss. Then they'll go on the road to Arkansas and they will beat Arkansas. Facts. They'll beat Arkansas. All right. So I got them with what? 2 losses right now. 3 losses. Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Alabama. All right. They'll beat Arkansas November 21st. They got them Georgia Bulldogs coming to town and they're going to take another L. Facts. Another L. At the hands of them Georgia Bulldogs. November 28th, rivalry week, rivalry game. They got to go to Clemson. They got to go to Clemson. And I'm willing to say South Carolina beats Clemson. South Carolina beat Clemson. So South Carolina lose 1, 2, 3, 4 games. They will go 9-4. 9-4. South Carolina. Do I got a point? 9-4 South Carolina. DSGB been a member for 15 whole months. Shout out to DSGB. And let's give DSGB 8415 a round of applause. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. DSGB. I sure appreciate you, brother. 15 whole entire months. So anyway, I got South Carolina going 9-4. We got some people in the chat disagree with that. Vols disagreed that I said South Carolina. I said South Carolina beats who? Did I say? I know South Carolina 8-5. Okay. All right. If you say so. If you say so. All right. But hey, it is what it is. We gonna see what's going on, Stacey Go Dogs. I didn't see you in the chat. J. Cole, what's going on? It's some more people came up in him. Goof, also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Tony Canada, also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. So if y'all came in here a little later, we got 80 people watching right now. Hey, if you ain't a member of the Kangaroo Clique, make sure you hit that membership button so you can become a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time OKB posts and goes live. Carolina over Tennessee was the biggest call. Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Carolina beats Tennessee. That's what I say. Carolina beats Tennessee. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Be that way sometimes. But anyway, let's move on to those Auburn Tigers, man. My bad. But anyway, let's move on to them Auburn Tigers, man. Carolina over Tennessee was the biggest call. Hey, dogs. Hey, y'all make sure y'all remember you heard it here first. All right. Make sure you heard it here first. Hey, KB, I believe Tennessee got Georgia's number this season. Man, you done lost your damn mind. Huh? You got the Deion Sanders syndrome. Do you believe? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But let's move on to them daggone Auburn Tigers, man. We already know how these Auburn Tigers gonna work out. Man, I don't even want to do them. We already know how that's gonna work out. Yeah, share the screen. So, what's this? Here we go. Auburn Tigers. First game of the season versus the Baylor Bears, September the 5th. And they got this in Atlanta. Man, don't neither one of these teams deserve to be in Atlanta in this damn bottom of the barrel bowl. Auburn started the season 0-1 against Baylor. Is damn Aranda Steele Baylor's head coach? Dave Aranda Steele over there? Because that boy's terrible. Everybody 10-2 again. Shit. Not according to me. Not according to me, but they start the season 0-1. Baylor beat Auburn in week 1. September the 12th, Southern Miss Golden Eagles. I'm going to give Auburn the benefit of the doubt, but it will not surprise me if Southern Miss beat Auburn. It surely won't. What was Southern Miss record in 2025? 7-6. Yeah, I'm going to give them a chance. I'm going to give them a chance. But I'm saying Auburn beat Southern Miss, and they start the season 1-1. September 19th, Jordan-Hare Stadium, Florida Gators. Oh, man. Florida Gators. Auburn. Shit, I ain't got Auburn beating nobody but Southern Miss this whole damn time. Florida beat Auburn. Florida beats Auburn. Florida beats Auburn. That's where I'm going with it. Yep. Florida beats Auburn. All right, Vanderbilt. Auburn, Alabama. Vanderbilt beat Auburn. Vanderbilt gonna beat Auburn. September 26th at home in Jordan-Hare. October 3rd, Knoxville, Tennessee. Tennessee beat Auburn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They start the season 1-4. See, Auburn, they'll start the season 3-0 because they have 3 cupcake teams and shit. And then, hey, then they get in the SEC play and go straight down damn hill. That's how they do it. But not this season. So they're going to start the season 1-4 before they get a bye week. Coming out of the bye week, they got to travel to Athens, Georgia, where they're going to get totally mollywopped. Sure is. Then they have LSU going into Jordan-Hare, where they're going to get the hell beat out of them at home. Then next week, October 31st, they back on the road to Mississippi State. Ole Miss, where they going to get their ass whooped then too. Oh, my goodness. That's ugly. So they ain't got but one damn win so far. After Ole Miss get through with them, November the 7th, they back at home against Arkansas. Oh, man. Who y'all got between Arkansas and Auburn? I don't even know how to pick that shit. Who y'all got between Arkansas and Auburn? Arkansas and Auburn. I'm gonna let y'all pick that one because I don't know which way to go on that. Maryland defense is going to be dominant if they can get Pruitt. Hey, guess what? Pruitt was a head coach at Tennessee, and Tennessee defense wasn't dominant. I'm just saying. A head coach, defensive coordinator is different. They looking at him to come there and be a head coach, right? Not a freaking defensive coordinator, right? If you ask me. But anyway, Stingray says Arkansas. Kimberly says Arkansas. Merle Williams say Auburn got a better quarterback. It's a flip of a coin. What's going on? The real too smart. What's going on, man? Vols M for M got Auburn. Auburn. Who's Auburn coach? Mike Golish. I think it's Mike Golish, ain't it? Yeah. From USF. Auburn gonna beat Arkansas. Okay. We're gonna go with Auburn. Auburn beats Arkansas. November the 2nd at home in Jordan-Hare. Then they back on the road November the 14th, the very next week, against Mississippi State. Who y'all got between Auburn and Mississippi State? Mississippi State. Who you got? Huh? Alex Golish. I keep saying Mike Golish. I don't know why, but you M for M got Mississippi State. Kimberly got Mississippi State. Both of these teams are bad. Everybody got Mississippi State, seemed like to me. State, okay, well, we're going to go with Mississippi State then. Mississippi State beats Auburn. Then they back. Auburn is at home November 21st against the Sanford Bulldogs. That's a win. That's a win. Last week of the season, the Iron Bowl played in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where Auburn will get mollywopped. That's going to happen. So Auburn ends the season with wins over Arkansas. Well, Sanford, Arkansas, Southern Miss, and that's it. Southern Miss, Arkansas, and Sanford. 3-9. 3-9 for Auburn. How that sound to y'all? 3-9 for Auburn. KB Pruitt is going as a DC. Okay. He'll be a DC. Okay. So Mike Loxley got some damn sense. So it'll be two Alabama guys back together. Mike Loxley as head coach, and Jeremy Pruitt as the defense coordinator. So the thing is, you got to have some. Well, I ain't gonna say you got to have high quality athletes to be an elite defense. Because guess what? Like we can say, we can get 2 and 3 stars, and they can be elite, as long as you instill that mentality in them. No, I haven't did Georgia. So yeah, we going from the worst to kind of the best. That's what we doing. So we got Arkansas going 3-9, Mississippi State going 3-9, South Carolina going 9-4, and Auburn going 3-9. So we done made it through a quarter of the teams. It's all right. But let's keep it moving. Next up, we got these another bad damn team. These Kentucky Wildcats, man. Kentucky Wildcats. All right. Man. Kentucky look like you got a rough schedule too, buddy. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Be that way sometimes. Kentucky started out the season with Youngstown State. We're going to give them a win on that. September the 5th, they at home against Youngstown State. Then, September the 12th, they got my Alabama Crimson Tide traveling to Lexington, Kentucky, and they going to take a loss to my Alabama Crimson Tide. And I got an issue with this, with Alabama being ranked 21st in the country heading into the season, even though the ranking don't matter right now. I got a damn issue with my Alabama Crimson Tide being 21st in the country. Just me. But anyway, they'll beat Youngstown State. They'll lose to my Alabama Crimson Tide September 19th. They got to travel to College Station and take on Texas A&M, where they will take a loss. Facts. Facts. They're going to take a L. September the 26th, they got South Alabama coming to town, Lexington, Kentucky. You better watch out. You better watch out. South Alabama going to give you a game. I guarantee it. But guess what? I think Kentucky beat South Alabama. What was their damn record last year? I mean, I know last year don't matter, but hey, they was 4-8. Okay. They still going to get Kentucky sorry ass a damn run for their money. But anyway, yeah. So they'll start the season 2-2. And then it's all downhill from there. October the 3rd, they got to travel to Columbia, South Carolina, where they're going to get beat by them South Carolina Gamecocks. October the 10th, LSU coming to town, where they going, well, Kentucky going to take an L to LSU. October 17th, they got to go to Norman, Oklahoma, and they're going to take another L. Damn, Kentucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they'll end up 2-5. And that's a fact. October 24th, Vanderbilt Commodores go to Kentucky. I need help on that one. Who win, Vanderbilt or Kentucky? Diego Pavia is gone, remember? Some people claim Kentucky stocked their roster. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what they did. If you ask me, it's Kentucky. What's going on? I am 20. Roll Tide. I am 20. Also a member. I am 1920. Roll Tide. She's also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. So we got Kentucky and Vandy. I see Vols M4M got Vandy. Robert Underwood. What's going on, brother? He got Kentucky. Mark got Kentucky. Kimler Harmon, Kentucky. Stingray, Kentucky. I am 1920 Vandy. Jeremy Matthews, what's going on? Okay, KB and chat heading out. Roll Tide. Hey, appreciate you coming in, Jeremy. Appreciate you, brother. Well, I'm going with Vandy. I'm saying Kentucky lose to Vandy, even though they don't have Diego Pavia. They got him a 5-star freshman quarterback. Kentucky loses to Vandy. Then they got an off week, October 24th. Then they got to go to Knoxville, Tennessee, where they're going to get beat. Yes, they're going to get beat. Saturday, November the 14th, they back at home against those Florida Gators. Oh, man. I just don't know what to think about damn Florida. But I picked Florida. I picked Florida to beat Tennessee. Hey, Florida going to beat Kentucky. There it is. Florida beat Kentucky. Kentucky going to have a rough season. Then they got to go to Columbia, Missouri. They got to take an L in Columbia. The next week, the 28th of November, they'll take an L against Louisville at home. So the only games I got Kentucky winning is against Youngstown State, South Alabama. Shit. That's it. Kentucky, 2-10. Everybody beating Kentucky. Kentucky going 2-10. I have no doubt about it. No doubt about it. 3-9 at best. I don't even know who the coach at Kentucky. Really don't care. So, damn, I done clicked off that shit, man. Let me see who the coach at Kentucky. Where we at? Who the coach? Well, it ain't telling me. It don't matter. They sorry as hell. It don't matter. Do anybody know who the coach at Kentucky? Oregon's OC is Kentucky's new head coach. I will always say it's different as a head coach. It will be a great game, but I believe Bama pulls it out at home. It could be the last season where Bama wins at home, but if both make the SEC championship, Georgia may win. Man, I'm tired of Georgia. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. I'm tired of their ass. They need to go somewhere. Kirby Smart need to get his ass out of there. They need to get his ass out of there. Oregon OC. Is Oregon OC going to be called in place? I wonder. But, hey, Kentucky might wind up to be pretty good. But as of right now, I'm not going off they mites. I can only go off history because guess what? That's all we got to go off of. So, hey, it is what it is. But anyway, next up, we got them damn Florida Gators. As I like to call them, the Florida Skaters. Because they barely be skating by. And that's fact. Barely be skating by. But hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Okay. Oh, man, my bad. Florida Gators opened up the season against Florida Atlantic at home, September the 5th, and them Florida Gators going to beat that shit out of them damn Florida Atlantic Owls. That's just my opinion. September the 12th, they got the Campbells at home. Y'all, I just want y'all to know Campbell, the campus is about 15 minutes from where I live. Pretty nice campus, small, but it's nice. But anyway, Camels. They're gonna beat up on them damn Camels too. Florida Gators will beat Campbell. All right. And they got to go to Auburn, Jordan-Hare Stadium, and they're gonna beat Auburn. Sure is. I say Florida start out 3-0. Yep. Florida start out 3-0. Saturday 26th, they got to go to they at home against Ole Miss, in which they take their first L. They take their first L. So against Ole Miss. October the 3rd, they got to go to Columbia, Missouri. I think Missouri beats Florida. Missouri beats Florida. I truly believe that. October the 10th, South Carolina goes to Gainesville, Florida. South Carolina beats Florida. October the 17th, Florida travels to Austin, Texas. Play those Texas Longhorns, Steve Sarkisian, and they'll take a L. So it's an L to Ole Miss, an L to Missouri, a L to South Carolina, and an L to daggone Texas. That's 4 L's in a row. Man, say it ain't so. Damn, Florida. Getting your ass whooped. Getting your ass whooped. Then they go on a bye week. They come back and they got to go to Atlanta, Georgia, and take on the Georgia Bulldogs, where Georgia's going to beat them. 5 losses in a row. The very next week, November 7th, they go to Gainesville, Florida. Well, they back at home. Gainesville against Oklahoma, where they'll lose to Oklahoma. Shit. Damn shame. All right. November the 14th. Kentucky. We got Florida. Didn't I say Florida will beat Kentucky? Florida beats Kentucky. Well, Florida going to have it rough. This man, Goof, say 6-6. Shit. No, hell. I don't see it. 6-6. All right, then they got Vanderbilt at home, Gainesville, Florida. Y'all can pick that game. Florida or Vandy? Florida or Vandy? Who y'all got? I want to go with Vandy. I wants to go with Vandy. I'm going with Vandy. Then Florida State. They at Florida State, Tallahassee, Florida. I'm saying the Florida Gators beat Florida State. Florida Gators beat Florida State. So they got a win over Florida State. That's 1. They got a win over Kentucky. That's 2. And that 1, 2, 5-7. 5-7. They beat Florida Atlantic. They beat Campbell. They beat Auburn. They beat Kentucky, and they beat Florida State. 5-7. That's where I got them. And I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Yeah. Y'all think that's fair? 5-7 for Florida. And I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this to the end of the season to see how, just a record, because I ain't gonna remember who I said they'll lose to on the schedule. But for record purposes, I'm gonna keep this to the end of the season to see how well I done. Gator meat is nasty, but everyone takes a bite. All right. Next up, we about to get into some nice teams, man. Some teams that had some history of winning games. We about to get into those teams. So we got LSU. LSU is up next. All right. So we're gonna see what LSU about. I ain't even looked at LSU schedule or nothing. So, but they up next. See what LSU gonna do. LSU start out the season with those Clemson Tigers. September the 5th, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Yeah. And I'm already tell you, I'm going with the LSU Tigers and Lane Kiffin to beat Dabo and them damn Clemson Tigers. I sure is. Also win for LSU. September the 12th, the very next week, they got Louisiana Tech coming to town. They're going to beat Louisiana Tech. Sure is. And week 3, that's going to be the game of the week for the SEC. Lane Kiffin against damn Pete Golden. Pete Golden at home. Y'all see what Pete Golden did in the playoffs. Now Pete Golding mess around and beat Lane Kiffin. That's gonna be some shit, man. What's going on, Nicholas Harden? Appreciate the $9.99, brother. Appreciate you joining us, brother. Also, I had a super chat, Nicholas Harden again with the $4.99, brother. Our Crimson Tide will kick some ass this season. I sure hope so. I ain't lying, but we're gonna get to our Alabama Crimson Tide. You know, we always say the best for last. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate the super chats, my brother. The $4.99 and the $9.99. But anyway, so if old Pete go to mess around and beat Lane Kiffin, boy, that's gonna be wild. That will be wild, man. But guess what? I got to give this game to the LSU Tigers. I got to give this game to the LSU Tigers. Lane Kiffin is just more experienced. Just more experienced. Ole Miss, some of those guys followed Lane Kiffin. I don't know what Ole Miss did in the transfer portal. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know who Ole Miss quarterback going to be. Don't think it's going to be Chaz Chambers. They did have a backup from last year, but he ain't shit like Chaz Chambers. I know that. So, hey, I think LSU going to be Ole Miss. So they start out the season 3-0. Saturday 26th, you got Texas A&M coming to town, man. Yeah, Texas A&M coming to town. That's going to be a good damn game. That's really going to be a good game. Shit. Damn. LSU, Texas A&M. Even though I do think Texas A&M going to take a step back, I still think that's going to be a good game. Texas A&M usually has a good defense. All right. Shit. I'm gonna give it to LSU. Home field advantage. I'm going with LSU. Home field advantage. Yeah. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if Texas A&M win this game either. Home field advantage. I got more confidence in LSU with Lane Kiffin being the head coach than I did with Brian Kelly. All right, Saturday, October the 3rd. McNeese Cowboys come to Baton Rouge, and they get their ass beat. LSU wins. LSU for the first 5 games is at home. Shit. So they start out 5-0. Saturday, October the 10th, they travel to Kentucky, where they will beat those Kentucky Wildcats. I already said it. October the 17th, they back at home against Mississippi State. They'll beat Mississippi State. October the 24th, they're on the road against Auburn. They'll beat Auburn. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. LSU starts out the season 8-0. 8-0. Then they get a bye week. And then Alabama goes to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Well, I feel that LSU will be 8-0. Damn. Yeah. But anyway, guess what? My Alabama Crimson Tide coming to town, and my Alabama Crimson Tide ain't got no problem winning in the so-called Death Valley in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And I'm saying my Alabama Crimson Tide beat LSU. You already know that. I ain't got no reason to think not. I don't. So Alabama will be their first loss. They'll be 8-1. All right. Saturday 14th. God damn, how many games they got at home? Texas goes to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And I'm saying Arch Manning in Texas beat LSU. They'll lose 2 in a row. Then LSU is on the road the very next week, November 21st, going to Knoxville, Tennessee. That's a tough one for me to pick too. They in Neyland Stadium. So with these tough freaking games for me to pick, I'm gonna say Tennessee beats LSU. Home field advantage. Yeah. Tennessee beats LSU. And then they on the road the very next week again against Arkansas, where they'll beat Arkansas. So I got LSU losing against Tennessee, Texas, Alabama. Now, I got them going 8-0 and then losing 3 games in a row before they beat Arkansas the last game. So, hey, 9-3 for LSU. 9-3. 1, 2, 3. Losing 3 conference games. So if Aguilar's back, if not, Tennessee might lose 5. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. LSU is my way too early pick to win the Natty. You goddamn right. But it ain't way too early to my person to tell you out your mind LSU ain't winning no damn Natty. Not in my opinion. Not in my opinion. So, hey, Bama will stomp a mud hole in LSU. I don't know, man. I don't know. Shout out to all 82 of y'all in the chat, man. If y'all ain't subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all make it happen. So, hey, it is what it is. All right, let's move on. Leave LSU alone. Let's get to these Missouri Tigers, all right? Y'all know I'm not a big fan of Missouri, but, hey, I'm going to be fair. Y'all know me. I'm always fair. Don't y'all think so? I'm always fair, man, when I do stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? I'm always the good guy, you know what I'm saying? So we going to be fair. All right, let's start out with September the 5th, whoever the hell this is, UAPB. Who the fuck is that? That's a win. That's a win for Missouri. I don't even know who that is. Can somebody? University, Arkansas Pine Bluff. I guarantee you that's who it is. University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. I can guarantee you that's who it is. And they going to win. Yeah, Missouri going to beat the shit out of them. All right. So, yeah. September the 5th, September the 12th. Kansas Jayhawks. What was Kansas last season, man? What was their record in 2025? Kansas Jayhawks in 2025 was 5-7, even though that don't make a difference. But that's what I got to go off for right now. So Kansas Jayhawks 5-7. So Missouri wins. Yeah. Missouri wins against the Kansas Jayhawks. 85 watching, 51 likes. Hit the like button every day for KB. Hey, Nicholas Harden, appreciate that, brother. Appreciate it. So anyway, Missouri starts out 2-0. Then the next week, all these games is at home. They got them Troy Trojans coming to town. I got to give a shout out to them Troy Trojans. Y'all know I was born and raised in Troy, Alabama. Sure was. So I got to give a shout out to my Troy Trojans. You know what I'm saying? Troy Trojans ain't no punk football team. I just want y'all to know that. Damn right. Troy Trojans be fielding some good football teams. Y'all remember them Troy Trojans beat LSU. Y'all remember that. Them Troy Trojans got wins against Nebraska. They got wins against they got a win against LSU. I think they beat LSU in like 16 or 17. One of them years. Yeah, sure did. They went to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Death Valley, and beat them LSU Tigers. Yeah, G Bama boy. Troy be having some tough teams now. Don't get them twisted. They done beat some Power 4 programs on more than one occasion. But anyway, Missouri beat Troy. So Missouri starting out 3-0. They're going to beat them Troy Trojans. Matter of fact, I think Troy got a new head coach also. So, hey, it is what it is, man. But Troy got a new head coach. So, it is what it is. But Missouri, they will beat Troy. And then their first road game is against those Mississippi State Bulldogs in Starkville, Tennessee, where Missouri will get a win against those Bulldogs. Mississippi State. Then they back at home again against Arkansas, October the 3rd. I mean, back at home against the Florida Gators, October the 3rd. They're going to beat the Florida. Missouri will beat Florida. Just my opinion. Missouri beats Florida. October the 10th, very next week, they back home again. Take on them Texas A&M Aggies, where Texas A&M is going to beat Missouri. Sure is. October the 17th, they on the road going to Ole Miss. Ole Miss beats Missouri. Then they got a bye week. Coming off the bye week, they travel to Fayetteville, Arkansas, where they will beat Arkansas. Facts. Then it's going to get tough for them. November the 7th, Texas coming to town. Steve Sarkisian, those Texas Longhorns beat Missouri. Kind of a rivalry game. Remember, both of them was Big 12. Saturday the 14th, Missouri travels to Athens, Georgia, and get their ass beat. Facts. November 21st, they got Kentucky coming to town. Missouri beats Kentucky. October 28th, rivalry game. Oklahoma Sooner come to town. Oklahoma beats Missouri. Yep. So I got Missouri losing to Oklahoma, Georgia, Texas, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Jesus. Anyway, so they win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Missouri goes 6-6. Missouri 8-4. Goof, what 8 wins you see? What 8 wins? You saying they're gonna beat? I got them losing to Oklahoma, Georgia, Texas, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, and somebody else. I might have miscounted. They're gonna lose to Oklahoma. They're gonna lose to Georgia. They're gonna lose to Texas. They're gonna lose to Ole Miss, Texas A&M. Okay, I got them with 5 losses. So 7-5. Yeah, 7-5. Yeah, 7-5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7-5. My bad. 7-5. I hate the bell at Mississippi State. You hate them ringing the bell? Hey, it'd be all right. It'd be all right, man. So I got them going 7-5. When I do my later on in the year, when I do my season previews and predictions, I go a little bit more in depth of why I think these 2 teams will lose to the teams that I'm saying they'll lose to right now. All right, so hey, it is what it is. I'm just doing we're just skimming over the schedule right now. I trust Bama to my work nerve. I trust Bama to my work nerves, but they winning the national championship game. Yes, I said it. Yeah, hey, we say that every year because that's how our Alabama Crimson Tide got us thinking. And when we say it, we truly believe it. That is a fact. No doubt about it. Facts. Sure is. All right, moving on. Let's move on. We got the Tennessee Volunteers, man. We got those Tennessee Volunteers. All right, Tennessee fans. Don't y'all get upset, okay? Don't get upset. But we got Tennessee. Here we go. Oh, man. Here we go, man. Tennessee. Furman. Game 1, September the 5th, Knoxville, Tennessee. Win. You will win. All right. September 12th, got those Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets coming to town. I know Georgia Tech lost. What was their quarterback name? God damn it! I was just talking about Haynes King. I know they lost Haynes King. Do anybody know who Georgia Tech quarterback gonna be this year? Anybody? The quarterback that they had, the backup quarterback they had last year, won nothing like Haynes King. Yeah, they lost some wide receivers, but they also brought in some wide receivers. Remember, Justice Haynes is over there too. Justice Haynes is over there. They brought in. Matter of fact, let me tell y'all about Georgia Tech. Let me look at this. Let's look at a transfer portal tracker. Georgia Tech brought in some good players. Oh, they also had the backup quarterback Fernando Mendoza's brother to transfer over there, Alberto Mendoza. They got Justice Haynes over there. They got Noah Carter. He was from Alabama. Joseph Ayanada, Jalen Mbakwe. Who else? They got some pretty good players over there through the transfer portal. So hey, but those were the main ones. So they got some decent players, especially Justice Haynes. Justice Haynes didn't run that shit down your throat. He got some damn blocking. Look what he did at Michigan. All right. And he in the ACC right now. And the ACC ain't got nobody over there besides freaking Miami. So, hey, it is what it is. But anyway, Tennessee, Georgia Tech. Ooh. That's a tough choice for me. They playing in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm going with Georgia Tech. Yeah, I'm going with Georgia Tech. Don't be upset, Tennessee fans. Okay, Saturday the 19th, Kennesaw State at home. They beat the hell out of Kennesaw State. September 26th, you got them Texas Longhorns coming to Knoxville, Tennessee. Texas win. Texas picked up some dudes in that transfer portal too. Texas win. October 3rd, you got them Auburn Tigers coming to Neyland Stadium. Tennessee beat the hell out of Auburn. Saturday, October the 10th, you go to Arkansas. You beat Arkansas. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're 4-1 right now. No, you're not. You got 2 losses. You lost to Texas, Georgia Tech. You beat Furman, Kennesaw, Auburn, and Arkansas. You're 4-2. October 17th, you got Alabama coming to town. Knoxville, Tennessee, Neyland Stadium. You know Alabama done lost in Neyland Stadium the past 2 years. Just want y'all to know that. Alabama gets it done in Neyland Stadium this year and then goes back to just the way it was for 15 damn years. Alabama gets it done in Neyland Stadium. Facts. And I won't have a worry in the world about that damn game. Alabama gets it done in Neyland Stadium. Okay, October 24th, you go to South Carolina, William Bryce Stadium. South Carolina beats Tennessee. I already told you that. South Carolina beats Tennessee. I told you that. So, hey, it is what it is. Then you got a bye week. Then you got them Kentucky Wildcats November the 7th at home. You beat Kentucky. November the 14th, Texas A&M. You got to go to College Station. Texas A&M beat Tennessee. Yeah. Knoxville, Tennessee, November 21st, LSU come to town. Lane Kiffin. LSU beats Tennessee. Last game of the year at home against Vandy. and you beat up on Vandy to end your season. So you beat Vandy, you beat Kentucky, you beat Arkansas, you beat Auburn, you beat Kennesaw State, you beat Furman. Damn, Tennessee, I got you doing bad. Now you might just do a whole lot better. You might do a whole lot better. You do a whole lot better, and I'm gonna give you your credit. Like I say, this is fucking the first part of February. Okay, none of this matter. Anyway, 6-6. Stingray say 9-3 at worst. You picked Tennessee to beat LSU. I don't remember that. Did I pick Tennessee to beat LSU? Huh? I had LSU going 9-3. Let me pull LSU schedule back up. I had LSU going 9-3. So I got to make sure of this. Let me pull LSU schedule back up. Oh, LSU. I know I had LSU losing to Alabama. Yeah, I did have Tennessee beating LSU. Okay, 7-5, because I had them losing 3 in a row. I had them losing to Alabama, Texas, and Tennessee. Thank you for that correction. I appreciate it. Thank you for that correction. Sure did. 7-5 for Tennessee. There you go. Vol is Aguilar. I don't know if Aguilar going to be back or not. I don't know. What's the top 10 that will improve and get better in 2026? Jay Villain, I'm going to do a video on that too. 7-5 for Tennessee. Jay Villain is cool. 7-5. All right, here we go. Remove Tennessee. I'm Vanderbilt Commodores. Woo, Vanderbilt Commodores. All right, here we go. Here we go with old Vandy. They beat Austin Peay September the 1st, game 1. Game 2, they beat Delaware. They first 3 games at home. They got NC State Wolfpack coming to town. NC State quarterback gone, the leading wide receiver gone. But then you got Diego Pavia gone. And, oh, man. NC State beat Vanderbilt. NC State's beat Vanderbilt. Do West Virginia's. I might need to do the Big 10, the ACC, and the Big 12. Every damn schedule. If they go 6-6, the fan base will definitely turn on hyper. You damn right. I got 7-5, and they still probably turn on hyper. But I got NC State beating Vanderbilt. Can y'all agree with me on that? NC State beats Vanderbilt. Yeah. I agree. I'm agreeing with my damn self. But anyway, NC State beats Vanderbilt. The very next week, Vanderbilt goes to Auburn. Well, they beat Auburn. Didn't I say Vanderbilt beat Auburn? Vanderbilt will beat Auburn. I believe I already said that. I got Auburn going 3-9. I believe I said Vanderbilt will beat Auburn. Hell, I got damn near everybody beating them damn ragged-ass Auburn Tigers. I want Bama to run pass, not pass and then run. You ain't lying. Vanderbilt beat Auburn. All right. 1, 2, 3. They start out 3-1. October the 3rd, Vanderbilt goes to Athens, Georgia, where they get their ass beat by them Georgia Bulldogs. No brainer. Saturday, October the 3rd, Ole Miss come to town. Ole Miss gonna beat the hell out of Vanderbilt. October 17th, Arkansas come to town where Vanderbilt beats Arkansas. September 24th, Kentucky. They go to Kentucky. they'll beat Kentucky. October the 3rd, they got a bye week. November the 7th, those Mississippi State Bulldogs, they'll beat Mississippi State. November 14th, Alabama got to go back to Nashville, Tennessee, where they lost the last time. They was there with Diego Pavia, and they going to win in Nashville, Tennessee this time. Facts. November 21, Florida Gators. Didn't I say Florida will beat Vandy? Didn't I give them the home field advantage? I can't remember. That was a tough game for me to pick. I know it was. I probably had y'all help on that damn game too. Maybe I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. All I know, I got Florida going 5-7. So, matter of fact, Florida beats Vandy. That's what you're saying? Or that's what I said? Or that's what I said. Let me pull Florida schedule back up. Let's see about old Florida. I had Florida beating Florida State, I know. Kentucky, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I probably had them losing. I had them losing to Vandy. Hopefully, no anxiety. Man, we've been living off that for the past 3 or 4 years, man. Anxiety. But anyway, yeah. Vandy beat Florida. November 28th, Tennessee going to beat Vandy in Vandy's ragged-ass stadium. So Vandy will lose to Tennessee. They'll lose to Alabama. They'll lose to Ole Miss. They'll lose to Georgia. That's 4 games. That's where I got Vandy at. Losing to Tennessee. Losing to Alabama. Losing to Ole Miss. Losing to Georgia. Losing to NC State. That's where I got them. 7-5. 7-5. I think that's a good record for freaking Vandy without Diego Pavia. That's what I think. I want that's where I'm at with it. Sure is. So, hey, it is what it is. Hopefully y'all can agree. Moving on. Just getting a little long here. How many more teams we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we getting there. We at those Texas Longhorns. Yeah. Texas Longhorns. Texas. Y'all give me a prediction of what y'all think Texas is going to be. West Virginia will be interesting. They killed in the portal and recruiting. Okay, you must be an ACC guy, brother. You a West Virginia fan? Huh? You a West Virginia fan, brother? Let me know. Let me see. The hell is that? I don't know that shit. Anyway, okay, Big 12. Okay, West Virginia fan. That's what's up. You're saying 10-2 for Tennessee, 9-3, another 10-2. Eddie Blackburn say 10-3. Merle Williams say 10-2. Eddie Blackburn say 10-2. Merle Williams say 10-2. Vols M for M say 9-3. Okay. All right. So well, we gonna look at it. We're gonna look at it. Let's see. Let's look at old Texas. Texas opened up the season with those Ohio State Buckeyes. Who y'all think win that game? Texas or Ohio State? You remember Ohio State still got Julian Sain. They still got old Jeremiah Smith. Who y'all got winning that game? 10 and 11 and 1. What? Ohio State or Texas? Texas got some nice pickups in the portal. So did Ohio State, you know. All right, here we go. Texas lose to Ohio State. Well, their first game is against Texas State. They'll win the first game against Texas State. They got Ohio State traveling to Austin. I'm still saying Ohio State win that game. September 19th, UTSA. Texas win that game. Saturday, September 26th, Tennessee. Texas beats Tennessee. I already said it. Texas beat Tennessee. Then we got an off week. October the 10th, Oklahoma. They play in Dallas, Texas. Red River rivalry. Oklahoma versus Texas. You remember, Texas beat Oklahoma last year. Sure did. And I'm saying Oklahoma gets revenge and Texas loses to Oklahoma. So already Texas done lost 2 games against Ohio State and Oklahoma. 1, 2, they 3-2 right now. Yep, 3-2. All right. After that, Florida Gators, October the 7th, at home. They beat Florida. October 24th, Austin, Texas, Ole Miss. 2 Alabama offensive coordinators going at it. Oh, man. What about Ole Miss? Y'all got them losing or winning against Ole Miss. Who win that game, Ole Miss or Texas? Then I'll tell you who I got. Ole Miss or Texas. Remember, they playing in Texas. Ole Miss, Texas. All right. I'm going with Texas. Ole Miss got that first year head coach. Well, I said 2 offensive coordinators, but an offensive coordinator from Alabama and a defensive coordinator from Alabama. I was over here thinking about damn Lane Kiffin, but an offensive coordinator from Alabama, defense coordinator for Alabama. Talking about Pete Golden, head coach of Ole Miss. I'm going with Texas. All right. They beat Mississippi State October 31st in Texas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 out of their first 8 games is at home. Damn. That's crazy. Only away game they got up to this point is Neyland Stadium. Damn. That is crazy. But anyway, they still got lost to Ohio State, and they still got a loss to Oklahoma. All right. But anyway, they'll beat Ole Miss, Mississippi State, coming to Texas. They'll beat Mississippi State October 31st. November the 7th, those Missouri Tigers, they traveled to Missouri, and I got Texas beating Missouri. Saturday, November the 14th, LSU. I gave LSU the home field advantage. They will beat Texas. Texas will beat Arkansas. November 21st. Texas A&M College Station. I gave the advantage to didn't I say Texas A&M will beat Texas? I believe I did. So I got them losing to Ohio State. I got them losing to Oklahoma. I got them losing to Ole Miss. I mean, not Ole Miss, but LSU. And I got them losing to Texas A&M. That's 8-4. 8-4. That's where I got those Texas Longhorns. Sure do. We running the table, KB. Who? Okay, well, hey, all right. You talking about them Longhorns? Y'all running the table. Man, have you lost your mind? What is wrong with you? Running the table? Shit. Well, you ain't even running the table in the state of Texas. Sorry to tell you. Lil Bama, I really feel they gave Lelana the national championship. It was fixed. You talking about Indiana. They gave Indiana national championship. It was fixed. They jumped just like Michigan's cheating ass. Huh? They gave Indiana the championship from the jump. How you figure that? Do you know they played a couple of close games that they could have easily lost? Man, that's crazy. Somebody told me it was fixed. They said they were setting up for Alabama and Georgia to be in the national championship game. Somebody called into the show and said that Alabama won the first one, Georgia won the second, and they said it was set up for Alabama and Georgia, and Alabama was going to win the national championship. That's what they said. So y'all be coming with these damn conspiracy theories. Come on now. Dave 33, they must have mollywop your team. Shit, probably just like they did mine. Indiana just did what they had to do, and they won the game. I mean, they won the national championship. That's all. That's all. I guess it's going to be set up for everybody who win it until your team win it, and then you will say your team earned it. Chris Camp, we know Texas ain't running the table. We all know that. That's just an asinine thought. Asinine. All right, moving on. We got Texas A&M. Texas A&M. Here we go. Here we go with old Texas A&M. See what they gonna do. You know, we're gonna see what they gonna do. Texas A&M. Missouri State Bears, easy win. First game, September the 5th, College Station. Arizona Sun Devils come to College Station. All right. Saturday, September the 12th. They'll beat Arizona State. Kentucky come to College Station. Saturday, September 19th, very next week, they'll beat Kentucky. LSU, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I think I picked LSU to beat them. I think I picked LSU to beat them. I believe, because I got LSU going 9-3. October the 3rd, Arkansas. Texas A&M will beat Arkansas. October the 10th, Columbia, Missouri. Texas A&M will beat Missouri. Facts. October the 17th, the Citadel. College State. Well, they go on the road to Missouri. They'll still win. So the Citadel come in October the 17th. You already know what's going to happen now. Texas A&M win. Texas A&M, October 24th, come to Tuscaloosa, where they will lose to my Alabama Crimson Tide. Sure will. Eddie Blackburn, KB, I was late and missed your South Carolina prediction, but got home, a water heater element burned out and had to replace the top element. Mama wasn't happy, so had to know you handle business first. Yeah, you got to handle your business, brother. Plus you got to make mama happy, and that's a fact. Handle your business, man. But when it comes to South Carolina, I got your South Carolina Gamecocks going 9-4. Just so you know, Eddie Blackburn, I got y'all going 9 not 9-4, but was it 9-3 or some shit like that? 8-4, 9-3, something like that. What else we got? We got to come back later to this and talk, KB. Okay, we will. But anyway, Let's keep it moving. What was it? Alabama. You lose to Alabama. Texas A&M got an off game November 7th. We got South Carolina coming to town. They're going to beat, I mean, you going to South Carolina. You're going to beat South Carolina. So I got y'all losing to LSU and Alabama right now. All right, here we go. Tennessee, November the 4th. Texas A&M. I believe I said Texas A&M beats Tennessee. Saturday, November 24th. You go to Norman, Oklahoma, where you play those Oklahoma Sooners. I believe, where Oklahoma at? I ain't got to them yet. Texas Texas gonna beat Oklahoma. Because yeah. Oklahoma beat Texas last year, and I said Texas will beat Oklahoma. So Oklahoma loses to Texas. Yep. Oh, I'm at Texas A&M. Oh, I'm thinking Texas. Anyway, Texas A&M. I got Texas A&M in Oklahoma. They playing in Oklahoma. Who y'all got for that game? Who y'all got for that game? Texas A&M or Oklahoma? Texas A&M or Oklahoma? Texas A&M or Oklahoma? Yeah, we're going to go with Oklahoma. Oklahoma beats Texas A&M at home. Then Oklahoma plays Texas. Texas A&M plays Texas in College Station. And I think I gave Texas that win, I believe. Did I give Texas that win? Did I give Texas the win over Texas A&M? I believe I did. So, Texas A&M loses to Texas, Oklahoma, Alabama, LSU. So that's 8-4, right? 8-4 for Texas A&M. So yeah, they taking a step back. Yeah, 8-4. Texas A&M. Moving on. What we beat Oklahoma the last 2 years, finna make it 3. No, you ain't. You ain't finna beat Oklahoma this year. No, you're not. But like I say, this is freaking February. The first part of February. A whole lot could change between now and I think it's July when I start doing the preview and prediction video, season preview and prediction videos. A lot could change. So we'll see. So hey, it is what it is. But we're gonna move on. Up next, we got Ole Miss. We got these Ole Miss Rebels, man. These Ole Miss Rebels with old Pete Golden as head coach. Pete Golden as head coach. Ole Miss. See what we're going to do with Ole Miss. Ole Miss opened the season with the Louisville Cardinals. Ain't that some shit? Louisville ain't a bad team. They opened up the season in Nashville, Tennessee. Damn. Okay. So, let me ask you a question. Do Ole Miss still got the same offensive coordinator, or did he go with Lane Kiffin to LSU? I want to know. Do Ole Miss still got that same offensive coordinator? Because I think he was supposed to be going to LSU after the season. Well, damn. Well, damn. It's in Nashville, Tennessee, a freaking neutral site. I give Ole Miss the benefit of the doubt. I say they beat Louisville. And I'm not. I thought Ole Miss coordinator went to the NFL. He didn't go to the NFL. He went with Kiffin. Damn. I'm giving Ole Miss the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say they win. All right. Week 1. September 12th, they at home against Charlotte 49ers. They'll win. So Ole Miss gonna start out the season 2-0. September the 19th, they got LSU coming to town. LSU gonna beat Ole Miss. Saturday, September the 26th, they got them damn Florida Gators. They go to Gainesville, Florida, Ole Miss, and they gonna beat Florida. Then they got a bye week. October the 10th, they got Vanderbilt. Ole Miss will beat Vanderbilt. October 17th, back at home against Oxford, in Oxford against Missouri. Ole Miss will beat Missouri. Saturday, October the 24th, Texas Longhorns against Ole Miss. I just did that. I just did that game. Who did I give that game to? Who did I give the Texas Ole Miss game to? I probably think I gave it to. Did I give it to Texas? No. Who did I give that game to? Who did I give that game to? Texas and Ole Miss. I thought I gave it to Texas. Auburn and Ole Miss, October 31st in Mississippi, Oxford, Mississippi. Ole Miss win that game. Ole Miss beats Auburn. Ole Miss, November the 7th, back at home against the Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia beat the brakes off of them. November the 14th, Oklahoma plays Ole Miss. I believe I gave that game to those Oklahoma Sooners. I really do. Saturday, November 21st, Wofford. They beat Ole Miss beat the shit out of Wofford. Ole Miss gonna beat the shit out of Mississippi State to close the season out. That's facts. KB followed you. My old 2015 Ram was about worn out, so I went and got me a Silverado 6.2 liter 4x4 a few days ago, but got 2-year-old. Got a 2-year-old one with 18,000 miles and saved 15,000 like new. Solid black. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You got the 6.2. I got a 5.3. So, I mean, a lot of people complain about the engines, but I'm happy with mine right now. But so, hey, we'll see. I'd rather buy used than new anyway. That's just me. So, hey, it is what it is. But anyway, let's see what but congratulations, man. Congratulations on your Silverado Eddie Blackburn. Let me know how you like it in about 2 weeks. Because I'm still loving mine. I just want you to know. So, with Ole Miss, I got them losing to Oklahoma, Georgia, Texas, LSU. That's who I got them losing to. LSU, Texas, Georgia, Oklahoma. Another 8-4 team. Yeah, man. It's just what it is, man. Got to go good in the RA Stingray, brother. You take it easy, man. You take it easy. So we got Ole Miss out the way. We got the last 3 left. Oklahoma up next. As you notice, I saved the playoff teams for last. Texas A&M, Ole Miss, OU is next. Got the Oklahoma Sooners up next. Here we go. Oklahoma Sooners. Game 1, October the 5th. They got UTEP, in which that's a win. September the 2nd. They go to Ann Arbor, Michigan, take on them Michigan Wolverines. Oklahoma beats Michigan. Michigan, new head coach. Starting running back left in Justice Haynes, even though he got hurt during the course of the season, was out the rest of the season after he got hurt. They still got their quarterback over there, though, but he don't look to be the part to me. He definitely ain't worth the money that they paying him. Bryce Underwood, but I'm saying Oklahoma beat the Michigan Wolverines. Saturday the 19th, very next week, they back home. They play the New Mexico State Lobos. They win. Saturday 26th, they go to Athens, Georgia. Man. They go to Athens, Georgia. Play those Georgia Bulldogs. Who wins? Who wins? Georgia Bulldogs, Oklahoma Sooners. Georgia wins. Var M for M say Georgia win. Georgia wins. AJ say Georgia win. Okay. Gunnar Stockton coming back. Is Dylan Bell coming back? I want to ask these Georgia fans, is Dylan Bell coming back? I know Zachariah Branch is gone, but y'all got another wide receiver from Georgia Tech who's pretty good. Is Dylan Bell coming back? I know Nate Frazier will be back. Oh, Bell graduated? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay. Georgia beats Oklahoma. Georgia beats Oklahoma. Then Oklahoma got a bye week. So that'll be Oklahoma's first loss. They got a bye week. Then it's the Red River rivalry against Texas. I already said it. Texas beat Oklahoma in Dallas. Because I said Oklahoma beat Texas last year, so Texas get their revenge. So that's 2 losses in a row for for Oklahoma. October the 17th, Norman, Oklahoma. They got Kentucky coming to town. They're going to beat the shit out of Kentucky. October 24th, they go to Mississippi State. They're going to beat the shit out of Mississippi State. October 31st, South Carolina. I believe I said Texas is going to beat South Carolina, even though I got South Carolina going 9-4. I believe I said Texas beat South Carolina. Texas going to beat, Oklahoma going to beat South Carolina. Yeah. Oklahoma beat the South Carolina Gamecocks. Facts. Were there ever an African-American national championship winning head coach? Man, I don't think so. Not that I know of. No. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Yeah, just not in Power 4. Just not in the Power 4 or Power 5, whatever you want to call it. No, it wasn't. No, it haven't been. Not that I know of. So, but you done had them in other conferences. But anyway, Oklahoma beat South Carolina October 31st in Norman, Oklahoma. November the 7th, the Florida Gators. Oklahoma beat the Florida Gators in Gainesville. November 14th, Ole Miss Rebels against those Oklahoma Sooners. I just did Ole Miss. Who I gave that game? Did I give that game to Ole Miss or did I give it to Oklahoma? I believe I gave that game to Oklahoma. Yeah, I gave that game to Oklahoma. Well, you say Oklahoma not beating Texas. We'll see when we get there. We'll see when we get there. So Oklahoma beats Ole Miss at home. Texas A&M, November 21st, Norman, Oklahoma. I believe I gave that game to Oklahoma too. November 28th, Missouri Tigers in Columbia. I'm giving that game to Oklahoma. Yeah, Oklahoma. So Oklahoma beats Missouri, beats Texas A&M, beats Ole Miss, beats Florida, beats South Carolina, beat Mississippi State, beat Kentucky, loses to Texas, loses to the Georgia Bulldogs. Oklahoma, 10-2. That's where it's at. Oklahoma, 10-2. I like that for Oklahoma. I like that for Oklahoma. 10-2. Good job, Oklahoma, if you ask me. Will Georgia ever start and have an African? They done had an African-American quarterback. Come on, man. You didn't know Georgia done had a black quarterback before? I forget his name. I think they done had a couple of them. But they done had black quarterbacks, man. I mean, what's the big deal? I mean, he doesn't count. He had brain. No, he didn't. What are you talking about? Yeah, DJ Shockley. Man, he don't count. He had brain. How can you be a starting quarterback with freaking Mathis? Mathis left, and he wasn't a starter. What are you talking about? And what you talking about? Justin Fields, Chris Kemp? He wasn't a starter. Man, I mean, what's the big deal? All these black quarterbacks that's in college football now. You want to bring up one team that already done had a black starting quarterback? Yeah, Quincy Carter too. Quincy Carter wasn't the only one. You had DJ Shockley and Quincy Carter. What are you talking about, man? Man, why are you coming over here with this black and white shit anyway? This ain't the channel for that. Merle Williams, appreciate the 1999 super chat, brother. Appreciate the show tonight, KB. Hey, no problem, Merle Williams, man. No problem, man. But appreciate the 1999. It's Georgia who's biased towards African-American quarterbacks. Well, guess what? I don't know how old you was, but was you complaining about the NFL a few years back? Huh? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Huh? Let me ask you a question. How many black quarterbacks has we gonna talk about recently? How many black quarterbacks have Clemson had? Huh? One of them won a national championship. They ain't had many, have they? No. A lot of programs, all college programs, Power 4 level, Power 5, whatever you want to call them, all of them that have more white quarterbacks than black quarterbacks. All of them, especially across the SEC. So why is it a big deal now? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. If you look at, just go back to the 90s. How many black quarterbacks did you see across the SEC? No, but you wasn't making a big deal about it then if you was born back then. I'm just asking. You look at from 2000 to 2010, how many black quarterbacks did you see across the SEC? Not too many. And now you see a bunch of them, and you still talking about black and white quarterbacks. Come on now. 1990 was your birth year. Exactly. Well, okay. So we're going to give you to 95, 15 years old. You should know a little bit about football by the time you're 15 years old. How many black quarterbacks have you seen across the SEC? Huh? So you was born in 90, so that means you about 36 years old. All right. So from 15 to 25, we're going to say 15 to 25. Was you complaining about it then? Probably not. Just asking. Everything ain't about black and white. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. Let me ask you a question. Let's see what that is. Let me ask you a question. Dave, 33. Why you ain't saying nothing about Georgia or any other program having black centers? Why you ain't complaining about Georgia or any other program having black long snappers or black kickers, black punters? Why you ain't complaining about that? It's just the quarterback position, right? Because it's a whole lot more white punters out there than black punters, a whole lot more black place kickers than daggone white place kickers than black place kickers. It's a whole lot more white long snappers than black long snappers. But ain't nobody complaining about that. You ain't bringing that up. They screw multiple black quarterbacks in making them change position in school. Well, guess what? They don't have to change positions. They wanted Jalen Milroe to change position. Did he change? No, he stuck to his guns. They wanted Jalen Hurts to change positions. Did he change position? No, stuck to his guns. So they don't have to change positions. That's them. If you don't want to change, take your ass to if somebody wants you to change and you don't want to change, take your ass to somewhere else. That's all I can tell you. So it is what it is, man. So it is what it is. Sharon Moore messed up the future for all black head coaches. I don't think he messed up the future for all black head coaches. How can you say that? Because I know it's a black head coach over there with the Maryland Terrapins. And he messed it up for him. So come on, man. It is what it is, man. I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. So yeah, I do agree that is some white head coaches that got jobs, and there's some better candidates out there for those jobs. I do agree with that. But for you to come up here and talk about some quarterbacks and all that, hey, it is what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with Bama. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Alabama done had black quarterbacks. Alabama done had white quarterbacks. Hell, Tua Hawaiian, I don't know, or Samoan, so he ain't black or white. They done had him. But I can tell you one thing. Alabama fans might get mad about this. We done had black quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts. Who else? Jalen Hurts, Jalen Milroe, Bryce Young, Andrew Zhao back in the days. We done had them. But I'm going to ask you this. Which one of them brought Alabama a national championship on their own? Jalen Hurts came closer than all of them. Jalen Hurts. Bryce Young got us there. Didn't win it. So my thing is, I don't give a damn if a quarterback, black, white, green, purple, red, yellow, orange. Yep, Blake Sims too. He didn't get us now. I don't care what color they is. I just want the best man for the job. That's all. That's all I want, the best man for the job. And Alabama just may have a black quarterback and another black quarterback in 2026. Might have one, might have I don't know what Austin Mack is. I don't know what color or nationality he is. But hey, yeah, Virginia done had some decent black quarterbacks. West Virginia, they had old boy that he got drafted to the Jets. I forgot his damn name. But yeah, man. But anyway, this ain't what I came to talk about, man. I want to get through these last two teams. All right. But our last team was Oklahoma. I got Oklahoma going 10-2. That's why I got them. Oklahoma 10-2. Austin Mack is black. I don't know what he is. I think he mixed, if you ask me. He looked mixed to me. I don't know what he is. Austin Mack. Let's look him up real quick. Austin Mack. Okay, Alabama. Yeah, he's from California. So, let's see. Man, what is it? Let's see. Yep. Austin Mack. I don't know if we're going to see. Austin Mack is mixed. Austin Mack is mixed. His mom is white. His dad is black. So he's mixed. He's not totally white. He's not totally black. So either way, it don't matter. Best man for the job. No matter what school they play for. The best man for the, tell them again, boss. Michael Jackson, it don't matter if you're black or white, especially when it comes to damn college football. But so let's move it on, man. Let's get to these last two teams. All right. Last two teams. Alabama and Georgia. Who we going to go with first? Alabama and Georgia. Who we going with first? You know, I always like to say my team to last. But I'll let y'all decide who we going to go with first. Alabama or Georgia? I'll give y'all about 2 minutes. Georgia. Okay. Let me get a couple of more answers up in here. Let's focus on Alabama, not racism. Dogs first, Georgia. Save Georgia, the best for last. Well, according to me, between the two teams, Alabama is the best. I know y'all got the last win, but you're 10-2. Come on, baby. Everybody saying they want Georgia first. I ain't gonna. Everybody saying they want Georgia first, so I'm gonna give y'all Georgia. Oh, not this. I want that. We're gonna give y'all Georgia. Let's share the screen real quick. Hold on, man. Let's share the screen real quick. Georgia Bulldogs. There you go. Hey, don't come here with this -3, man. The real too smart now. Hey, y'all want to come and troll OKB for no reason. I'm just trying to sit on here and have a little fun, man. I've been at this thing for 2 hours, man. Let me get ready to get off of here. Okay, Georgia Bulldogs start out the game or the season September the 5th at home against Tennessee State Tigers. Tennessee State. Who the hell is that? All right, that's a win. All right. September the 12th, you're back at home against Western Kentucky. That's a win. So you're starting out with 2 practice games. Good job. Getting your feet wet, seeing what you got. You know what I'm saying? All right. September the 19th, you go to Fayetteville, Arkansas to take on those Arkansas Razorbacks. That's another win. Boy, ain't this something? Y'all doing it up. Doing it up. All right. September 26th, Oklahoma Sooners. What did I have, Oklahoma? That's a win for those Georgia Bulldogs. Oklahoma Sooners. Boy, y'all starting out hot. October the 3rd, Sanford Stadium. Got Vanderbilt coming to town. That's a win. Man, y'all hot. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-0. Then, October the 10th, Bryant-Denny Stadium, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Last time you came to Tuscaloosa, you got your ass whooped. Alabama went out on a big lead against y'all. Y'all came back, took the lead. And Ryan Hollywood Williams did you in, didn't it? 17-year-old true freshman. Sure is. Alabama. New quarterback. New starting running back. Wide receiver gonna be good. Offensive line, fresh and young. Defensive front 7, fresh and young. You know what I'm saying? Secondary, I think they're gonna be pretty good. Them Georgia Bulldogs bring back old Gunnar Stockton. They bring back Nate Frazier. Got them a nice little transfer wide receiver. You're bringing back a couple of wide receivers. I think ain't y'all bringing back Kobe Young? Kobe Young coming back? What's that other one name that's coming back? Chaz Chambers. He done been in college 1,000 damn years. I think he gone. Not Chaz Chambers, but that little running back y'all got. So, secondary, your best secondary guy is gone. Oh, Kobe Young going to the NFL too. Boy, y'all done lost quite a bit. Now, y'all do got I think your whole offensive line is coming back. Most of your defense is coming back. You lost your best defensive back. I do know that. Yeah, Cash Jones, his ass gone. Kirby Smart, Coach Caden DeBoer. Ryan Grubb, Mike Bobo. Georgia ain't got no receivers. Georgia got some. Let me before I make this decision, let me pull up Georgia roster. 2026. Football. What a roster at? Or roster. Let's look at this damn roster. I don't want to leave nobody out there. Nobody. You got London Humphreys. He coming back. Taylor. He coming back. They're 2026. Yeah. 2026. I thought y'all said Dylan Bell is gone. I thought y'all said Dylan Bell was gone. This thing got him coming back. Let me see. Drew Bobo, well, I know about your offensive line. Nate Frazier, the running back. Gunnar Stockton, the quarterback. Lawson Lucky coming back. Isaiah Kenyon, damn good wide receiver. C.J. Wiley coming back. London Humphrey, Taylor, Scobie White, Helton, whoever the hell that is, he back. No, Zachariah Branch gone, Dylan Bell gone, Noah Thomas gone. Yeah, all them guys out of here. We ain't got to worry about them. Defensively, Gabe Harris, he coming back. He's a nice guy. Jordan Hall, he's straight. Elijah Griffin is back. Quintavious Johnson is back. Raylan Wilson is back. Robert Ellis is back. KJ Bolden is back. I thought KJ Bolden was gone. I thought KJ Bolden is gone. He back? Not K. I'm thinking about what's the other defensive back y'all had at safety? One of those guys left, I know. Anyway, KJ Bolden is back. I mean, that's about it. That's about it. We gonna hold off on that game. We're gonna hold off on that game. Let's come back. We're gonna hold off on Alabama. Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee. Y'all beat Tennessee. Texas A&M. Y'all beat Texas A&M. LSU in Baton Rouge. Kirby Smart, Lane Kiffin, LSU. I'm going with them Georgia Bulldogs again. I got LSU going what? 9-3. Georgia Bulldogs will beat them. Georgia Bulldogs, November the 14th. I done clicked on the wrong shit. Alabama. Okay, I clicked on the wrong one. So we holding off on Alabama. I clicked on Alabama schedule. We holding off on Alabama. After Alabama, October the 17th, you got the Auburn Tigers in Athens. You will win. October the 31st, Florida Gators, Atlanta, Georgia. You will win. November the 7th, you got Ole Miss at Ole Miss. You will win. Missouri in Athens, November the 14th, you will win. November 21st, South Carolina Gamecocks, you will win. November 28th, Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. They ain't got Haynes King no more, but they got some pretty good. You'll win. Hey, man, y'all. The only challenge I see y'all going to have is Oklahoma, Alabama. Man, look. Y'all got a pretty easy damn schedule. Y'all got a pretty easy schedule. Tennessee State, Western Kentucky, Arkansas, Vanderbilt, Auburn, Florida, Missouri, South Carolina, Georgia Tech. Even though I got South Carolina going 9-3 or whatever. So, I got an easy schedule. Now, let's come back to this Alabama game. Alabama lost quite a bit with the draft and the portal. Bring up my damn roster. Bring up my 2026 roster. Come on now. What the hell is this? It ain't come up like y'all did, man. They got my shit spread all the fuck out. We'll do it like this. Or 2026, man. All right. Xavier Brown will be back. Red Morgan, Drake Kirkpatrick Jr., Edric Hill, Jeremiah Beeman. That's on the defensive side of the ball. Austin Mack, Keelan Russell, Ryan Williams, Lotzil Brooks, Daniel Hill, Okay. Oh boy. I'm liking my damn roster. I'm liking my roster. Shit. Come on now. I'm liking my roster. They don't want this shit don't want to do me right. Man, why can't they just separate the offense and defense? Okay. Fuck is this shit? Anyway, it is what it is. Chikora say Georgia 10-2. All right, here we go. Yeah, they cupcake you again. Cupcake you again. Alabama beats Georgia at home. My Alabama Crimson Tide beats the Georgia Bulldogs in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that with a lot of confidence. Just saying. But Alabama beat Georgia in Tuscaloosa. Georgia will be 11-1. 11-1. Dave 33. I think Austin Mack will be our starter. That's what I think. I'll tell you this right now. This is where I stand at. Alabama will win in Tuscaloosa if the offensive line is better. If the offensive line is no better, they won't win. I don't give a damn if Alabama can't run the ball in that game. If the offensive line is no better, they won't win. That's just my opinion. But as of right now, I got Alabama beating Georgia. How can I pick against Alabama against Georgia? They done won 2 out the last 10. Granted, they won the last one. Destroyed us. So, hey, it is what it is. All right, so, yeah. There it is. Georgia, 11-1. I don't mind losing to Bama regular season because we just beat y'all in the SEC. Well, you got that right. That's true. But guess what? You only beat us one time in the SEC championship, which was the last time you played us. So it ain't like we lose to them in the regular season, we'll just beat them in the SEC championship. No, you only did that one time. Just like you only beat us in the national championship one time after we beat y'all. So don't act like this is a regular thing, man. Do you know you 1-4 in SEC championships against Alabama? You do know that, right? Just asking. You do know that. So, and don't you know your coach got a losing record against mine? I'm just asking. I'm just putting that out there. But anyway, it is what it is, man. Which was our consecutive SEC championship, but you only got one against us. Y'all celebrating winning back-to-back SEC championship. Do you know how many times Alabama have done that? I'm just asking. Alabama won the SEC championship in 2009, we're going to say 11-12 consecutive, 14, 15, 16, 3 times in a row. Yeah. 20, 21, another consecutive. And in between those years, we only had 1 year where we didn't win. And then came back and won consecutive. Just saying. We 3-peat SEC champions. Just want you to know that. But anyway, it is what it is. Let's move on. Georgia go 11-1. There it is. All right. Last but not least is my Alabama Crimson Tide. All right. Alabama Crimson Tide. Let's remove that. Let's remove that. Now, last but not least, my Alabama Crimson Tide. September the 5th, start out the season, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. We got East Carolina, win. September the 12th, we go to Lexington, Kentucky, win. September 19th, we got Florida State Seminoles coming to town. We got revenge on our mind for that game, win. September 26th, South Carolina Gamecocks got to come to Tuscaloosa, win. October 3rd, Mississippi State Bulldogs, win. On the road. We go on the road. October 10th, them Georgia Bulldogs come to town. Win. Saturday, October the 17th, my Alabama Crimson Tide go to Neyland Stadium. Win. The 15 years just starting back over. October 31st, we got a bye. November the 7th, LSU, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where we win at all the time. Win. Last 3 games, Vanderbilt, Chattanooga, Auburn, win. Come on now. 12-0. 12. This man say cupcake schedule. Georgia Bulldogs, Tennessee, Texas A&M, LSU back-to-back. You call that a cupcake schedule? I know you're a Georgia fan. You call that back-to-back? LSU, Texas A&M, Tennessee, and Georgia. All back-to-back. Come on now. Stop it. Come on now. I'm telling y'all, Keelan Russell will not be the starting quarterback at the start of the season. Why y'all think that? I don't know. You know, I know it's cap. I don't know what cap means. I don't use that young language. I don't know what cap means. Yeah, Georgia is the cupcake on the season. Georgia is the cupcake. Come on now. Let's bring your season back up. Let's bring your season back up. Oklahoma, Vanderbilt, Alabama, Auburn, Florida. Oklahoma and Alabama and Ole Miss is really the only threats y'all got. You got Tennessee State, Western Kentucky, Arkansas to start out the season. And then the end of the season, you got Missouri, South Carolina, and Georgia Tech. That's 6 of your games right there. And in between that, you got Florida and Auburn. Not to mention Vanderbilt. We know they ain't the same without Diego Pavia. We know that. Come on, man. Y'all, you need to stop. You need to stop. But anyway, it is what it is, man. Hey, Georgia for the 3-peat. Alabama already did that. Don't make Alabama mess up your second 3-peat. They did that too. They'll do that to you too. But anyway, Notre Dame will be a surprise. You know, it's set up for Notre Dame too. But hey, you know, do I think Alabama gonna go 12-0 for real? No, I don't. No, I don't. I just don't know. I can't just pick any one team that they're gonna lose to. I know Georgia got a good football program, and I know they give Alabama hell. But more often than not, Alabama figure out a way to pull the close games off against Georgia. More often than not. We already know if it's close, Alabama wins. When Georgia beats Alabama, they beat them by double digits, 14 and more points whenever Georgia beat them. But if it's a close game, Alabama find a way to win every freaking time. And that's just facts. So when Georgia beat Alabama, we already know most likely by the fourth quarter, maybe the middle of the fourth quarter, who gonna win that game. But when it's close, Alabama always figure out a way to win. That's why Georgia is 2-10 against Alabama. They can't win the close ones against Alabama. Come on now. This man say Alabama don't have a winning coach. He loses unexpected games. Well, if we don't have a winning coach, how we wind up in the playoffs? How we wind up in the SEC championship game if we don't have a winning coach? That's all. Yeah. Every coach done lost some unexpected games. Even Kirby Smart done lost unexpected games. Has he not? Come on now. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You look at Alabama. Really, last year, we only lost really one unexpected game, and that was game 1, Florida State. Come on now. And then we lost against Oklahoma. Oklahoma was a top 10 team, so that wasn't unexpected. We lost to the Georgia Bulldogs in the SEC championship. That wasn't unexpected. Losing to Indiana in the playoffs, that wasn't unexpected. Everybody lost to Indiana. What are y'all talking about? Come on now. Okay, Alabama lose unexpected games. Did y'all expect to lose to Ole Miss? No, you didn't. You didn't expect to lose to Ole Miss in the playoff. You didn't expect to lose to Ole Miss in 2024. Nah, are those unexpected losses? Hell, you didn't even expect to lose to Notre Dame in the playoffs. Unexpected games. So every coach lose unexpected games. Don't act like Coach Kalen DeBoer the only one that does it. Lane Kiffin lost unexpected games. Steve Sarkisian lost unexpected games. And these are the top coaches in college football, not to mention Kirby Smart. I'm just saying. So, hey, hell, Nick Saban lost unexpected games. Lost 2 of them. Unexpected games back to back. Man, y'all been saying Alabama going 8-4 since damn Coach Kelly DeBoer done been there, and he ain't did it yet. He ain't did it yet. Well, so one day y'all will stop saying dumb ass shit. The shit that you know when you say it ain't gonna damn happen. One day y'all will stop doing that dumb shit. But it's only because it's Alabama. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. But anyway, my Alabama Crimson Tide 12-0. I'm just saying. Do I believe it? Hell no. But I just can't pick any one team or 2 teams that they will lose to. William Bryant, appreciate the $10 super chat. Georgia will always beat little brother. You damn right. They got a long way to go just to break even with Alabama. A long way to go. You got to win 8 in a row just to break even with Alabama. And you know that ain't going to happen. Yeah, your damn coach already got a losing record against Coach Kalen DeBoer. So come on now. Let's stop the madness. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And I think Sunday I'll come do a live and we'll talk about our 2026 recruiting class. What number recruiting class Alabama is this year? What's the recruiting class number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We somewhere in the top 10. What number is Alabama recruiting class? I'm just asking. Can somebody tell me? G Bama boy, appreciate the $10 super chat. Georgia's like Auburn to Bama. They beat us sometime. Yeah. Tell it. Nail on the damn head. Nail on the head. They like Auburn. They beat us sometime. But most times not. Alabama number 5. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I thought Coach Kalen DeBoer couldn't recruit in the SEC. He couldn't recruit that South. Huh? Hey, do I need to bring up, do I need to, the real Too Smart? Do I need to bring up Alabama football history against y'all? There is not a decade, not one decade in Georgia football history and Alabama football history that Georgia has beaten Alabama more than Alabama and beat them in those decades. Not one. Not one. So come on now. Not one decade. Whether it's the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000 teens, or from 2020 to now. Come on, man. Bama is number 2 in recruiting rankings on 247. What about our own 3? What matter of fact, what number is them Georgia Bulldogs recruiting rankings after everything is said and done? Come on now. I just want y'all to know. Y'all said we was trashing after Bear Bryant left. Said we was trash. 80s, 90s, but still Alabama was beating y'all ass. There is only one coach in Alabama history that Georgia beat more times than he beat Georgia. Only one. And that was Mike Schuler. Every other coach got a winning record against Georgia. Every other Alabama coach. Not just Nick Saban, not just Coach Kalen DeBoer, not just even daggone Bill Curry was beating y'all ass. Yeah, you remember that? Bill Curry was beating your ass. Ray Perkins beat your ass. I mean, everybody was beating your ass. Ray Perkins, I think he won a national championship, but every Alabama coach was beating Georgia's ass except for Mike Schuler. Georgia even lost to an Alabama interim head coach, just so y'all know. Like we said, y'all beat us sometime. Hey, you can call me what you want, Dave. You can call me whatever the hell you want. But you can't dispute the facts that I'm spitting out right now. Y'all been leaning over the table for years. Taking it. Come on now. You've been leaning over the table for years and you're used to it. So you shouldn't even brought that shit up. Ain't you tired of taking it? Oh, number 6 on 3? Okay. Somebody be leaning over the table taking it this year. Motherfucker, y'all been doing that shit. Taking it like a champ, too. Because guess what? Alabama been raw dogging y'all for years. Straight raw dogging. So, you go ahead and believe that. Y'all took it this year. Y'all did too. You forgot we beat y'all. Y'all came out and beat us. So we even. You celebrating beating us in the same year that we beat y'all, just like you did in 2021. We even. That's what it is. 2024, 2023, 2021, 2020, 2018, 2017. Come on, man. Stop it. 2015, stop it. But hey, it is what it is, man. I'm going to let you have that. It ain't even worth talking about it no more. Because when it comes to Alabama and Georgia, we all know the history. Ain't no sense in talking about it. So I'm gonna let you go, and I'm finna get off of here too. I've been on here damn near 3 hours. So anyway, okay, be finna get out of here. I sure appreciate y'all coming on here. Dave 33, this is my first time seeing you in the chat, man. I hope you keep coming back. The real Too Smart, this is my first time seeing you in the chat. I hope you keep coming back. You know, deep inside things changing. SEC runs through Georgia now. All right, if that's what you say, if that's what you truly believe, I ain't gonna even argue with you. I mean, you remember when we won a national championship in 2021, we didn't win one in 22, 23, or 24. Y'all say, oh man, it's been 3 years since Alabama won a national championship. Y'all was having a good time with that. Now it's been 3 years since y'all done won a national championship. But you saying the SEC run through Georgia. Man, get out of here. Have that same energy you had with Alabama. But anyway, you say you've been here before. I'm just saying, if you have, I don't remember. It's been a long time. But I hope you keep coming back into these chats so I can keep giving you, as a Georgia fan, I can keep giving you the business. You and Dave 33. Hold on. Dave 33. You shouldn't even mention that. You shouldn't even mention that. We went on a 17-year drought with Nick Saban. We did that. But in year 3 of Nick Saban, won a national championship. You remember that? Yeah, we went on a 17-year drought. 1990, what was it? 92 to fucking what? Was it 17 years? 20, when was the first say? 2009. Yeah, 1992 to 2009. Yeah, that's 17 years. Facts. He won it in year 3. Can Dave 33, can you tell me how long of a drought that Georgia was in before they won a championship in 2021? Can you tell me how long of a drought that was? I'm just asking. I mean, 17 years. 17 years. Tell me how long y'all drought was. I know it was 1980. You know, I can't count that good. Tell me how long of a drought y'all was before I get out of here. Do you need me to remind you? Do you know y'all drought was about 24 more years longer than ours? Oh my goodness, man. Come on, man. That's a long time, brother. You shouldn't even bring up 17-year drought. Man, Dave 33. So your daddy graduated in 86. So y'all drought. Damn. If your daddy graduated in 86, y'all last national championship was 6 years before he graduated. Damn. We didn't need Kirby. Well, we still beating Kirby ass. Shit. We still beating Kirby. See, that's the thing with y'all Georgia fans. Yeah, Alabama won national championships with Kirby. But so did they. They won national championships with Kirk Signetti. They won national championships with Lane Kiffin. They won national championships with Pete Golden. They won national championships with Jim McElwain, Jimbo Fisher. Not just Kirby Smart. He was just one of the guys on the staff, just like all the rest of those coaches I done named. Come on, man. Make it make sense. So, but you want to give all the credit to Kirby. Y'all needed Kirby. We needed Jimbo Fisher. We needed Pete Golden. We needed Lane Kiffin, Steve Sarkisian, Jim McElwain. Guess what? Freaking Billy Napier. I think he was on the staff. We needed all those guys, not just Kirby Smart. Kirby Smart wouldn't be what he is if they ever won for Alabama. That's why he give so much credit to Nick Saban, just like all these other coaches. Come on, man. Alabama would have did the same shit with or without Kirby Smart if they had the rest of the coaching staff. He was just a piece of the damn pie. That's all. He was just a piece of the pie. And now that he over there at Georgia, the piece of the pie that he was a part of is beating his ass on a regular basis, not just sometime, like he doing sometime, every now and again. That's all. It took Kirby Smart 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 6 seasons to beat Alabama. I'm just saying. It is what it is. But let me get out of here. But like I say, appreciate y'all staying up in here. Appreciate all y'all, the Kangaroo Click, especially. If you ain't a member of the Kangaroo Click, make sure you go to their homepage, hit that membership button so you can become a member of the Kangaroo Click. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time OKB posts and goes live. All right? So, y'all take it easy. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good weekend. Be back Sunday night. And y'all be blessed. And remember, KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, right along with Roll Tide Willie. And roll damn Tide.
Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide. Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide. Big Bama, big pride, big legacy. Rama Jamma, yeah, they doubting, gotta let them see. You come to Brian Denny, you ain't ready, well, you better be. Roll Tide, Willie screaming at you, that's a guarantee. And he don't give a piss, blitz, Bama blitz. Pressure on your QB, bout to make him throw a bit. Hold up, that A is not Atlanta, that A for Alabama. And if you rep that Tide, gonna stand up. Yeah. Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide. Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide. Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide.